Hey, what's up? Welcome to Degen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts like the chart behind me, which is of Peloton Interactive, ticker symbol PTON. And so I wanted to go over this one, starting the stream off on it because they reported earnings and tanked. So on the day, down more than 24%, closing the day at a price of $4.21, being up a couple percent in the after hours at $4.30. But really, what you can see in this chart is this big red candle down with a gap down from the previous day, which had a low of $5.56, marked by this blue line here. And it does look like Peloton made a new low today on February 1st, hitting a low of $4.17, crushing the previous low of $4.28, marked by this yellow line, which was hit on October 27th, as you can see here. And so I just wanted to go over a couple things that stood out to me. I had wanted to make a video on this, but I don't really have enough time. So I'm just going to do it during the stream and put it out after the stream as a clip. And so looking at the chart, one thing that I noticed that seems pretty compelling to me is this parallel channel. Let's see, if I go back a little bit, you can see these three touch points, including the low from the middle of May, and then highs over here. And then you can see these other two pivot points here, one being the high in middle of October, and then also the low, a low right here on October 19th. And so with that parallel channel, there were some breaks above and below, but I think it's pretty cool scrolling back in time. We can see this low here served as a bounce there off of the top of that channel. At the end of 2022, did get some consolidation in it. And yeah, so I'm just curious if price will be residing in this channel for a little bit now that it's broken back in there. And then, I do think that with this being at this level below this line, it does seem pretty bearish. But with the week not being over, I do think we could possibly get a bounce and a close above 428. But I just wanted to do a couple Fibonacci retracements, or really one and then adjust it, because I think it highlights some pretty compelling levels with this. So really just based on the low here to the high here, I'm going to do that retracement. So from 428 to 724. Okay, and so now I've got this retracement up here, and from it we can see, let's see, the 100% retracement, of course, at $4.28. We are below that. And then there are these levels to the upside, really. So this retracement, I should note that when you do a retracement from the bottom to the top, that is looking for levels to the downside. And so we're below all of these levels. And so if we do kind of an extension of that retracement down to the 1618, that would be at a price of $2.45. Do I think price is going to go there? No, I do think that it will find support within this channel, maybe around $4 or $3.85. I do think it will reside in there for a little while. But one thing that's really cool about this retracement is if we consider just this run up from the low here to the high, if I move the bottom over to that, we can see that the 1618 for this retracement is at $4.12. So just below the low of the day of $4.17. So I'm really curious to see if that actually serves as support. And so I do think that, if you're long Peloton or if you're holding the bag, I'd be keeping an eye on $4.12. If that can hold, I think that we could be retesting the top of this parallel channel, maybe going back up to like $4.50. But if we do break below that, I do think it's the bottom side of the channel or that other Fibonacci retracement that I had up there, which is going down to a price of $2.45. So keep that in mind. But those are just my thoughts. If you found them helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks a lot for watching.